Are you thinking about spending $150 a month on the Trade with Maya bot? Well, before you risk your own capital, you need to see the actual retail execution. Here you will find no affiliate links, no marketing hype, just my independent real money broker logs and the raw friction data. So let's jump right into the sheet and look at what this week's results are. All right, so a few things that we've learned this week with Trade with Maya. The issues that we were having with not getting filled on the limit orders, while somewhat troublesome, we've decided that it's probably not a big deal. We're going to not even be tracking those anymore. And here's kind of why. So if we don't get filled with a limit order and we don't get that trade, then Maya continues to fill up our account with orders or positions until we've used up all the buying power that has been allocated for us. So even though we don't have the exact trades when they came in initially, eventually as it's giving out positions and retrying positions and stuff, we do fill up the buying power. So we're going to be tracking just the closed out trades. So every trade that we have that Maya created for us and then closed it out, we'll track that. And so currently we're sitting still with a negative 2,200 on the count as far as closed out trades go. The good news is that the open positions are now positive, and so our drawdown with open positions and everything is not near as bad as it was. So the other thing that we figured out is with PeakBot, even though they post some trades that show sometimes 100% loss, that gets updated later sometimes with more accurate pricing. At least it looks more accurate to us because it's closer to what we got. So we updated those trades for the closed out trades, and we are getting more in line with our expectations of really the difference between the trades that we have and what Maya has is that we're factoring in some slippage and some commissions, fees and commissions, as well as the subscription fee. And so now we're seeing way closer alignment with the Maya. If we factor in, our slippage and fees and that sort of thing, then it's looking more like what we would have expected. So right now, based on the closed trades that we have in Maya's closed trades, we are doing about $460 worse than what Maya's doing. And you can see that right here is kind of our calculation. So, but the good news this week is that with the new open positions, and it has opened up quite a few more positions. So at the beginning, we opened up quite a few, and then all of a sudden it stopped and closed out positions. It didn't open up anything. And this last week or last 2 weeks, it's filled up using all the allocated buying power and the open positions. We now have gone for our largest drawdown was at 6.5%. And now we're sitting at closer to less than 3% based on our initial capital that we put in there of 30,000 plus. After 1 day or so, it was up to $30,075. So we're basing our drawdown on that $30,075. And so it's clawed way back out of its drawdown. It's more than 50% out of the drawdown. So that's the good news. So we're pleased that it's starting to pull itself out of there. And we're also very pleased to not have to be concerned about missing any orders. It's probably good that we missed them. If we're not going to get them for the exact limit price, then we probably don't want that position. We don't want to chase it. And so that's kind of what Maya's doing. So that's kind of good news, good information that we're getting back from Maya. So another thing that we experienced this week, or good information, that an issue got resolved this last week. So we reported that we were getting rejected orders, and the reason they were rejected is because they were sending in an exit order to close the position when there was an existing order out there for the target, and it looked like to us they were not pulling that order properly and getting rejected. So we had continually been telling them this. We kept getting things back like, well, you shouldn't be, mucking around with the account. Let Maya take care of it and it will work itself out. And finally, this week, we got acknowledgement saying, yeah, we see we have an issue there and we're going to work on fixing it. So this week, it appears that it may be fixed. So we did see an existing position with the target order, working order in place. We saw that order get pulled, and then the new order came in to exit the position at a loss, and it closed out the position properly. So we believe that to be fixed now. So that's some good news there. So, all right, so let's now, I guess we'll switch over and take a look at the live account. All right, so here's a quick snapshot of our live account. As a reminder, we started out with a 30K account, and we're now sitting at just over 29,000, around 29,183 right now. It's still live trading going on right now, so it's changing a little bit. But our drawdown has not quietly been erased, but it has quite a bit clawed out of the drawdown. So at one point we were down to less than 28, and now we're back up. So we're getting closer and closer to hitting, back to our break-even point, and hopefully we'll even hit a new equity high. So we are seeing a lot more positions being opened. And you can see that there's a lot of them are in the money, which is what we want. So they're positive. And hopefully in the next week or so, we'll actually start seeing it close out positions that are profitable instead of the positions, taking a loss. So anyway, stay tuned, and hopefully in the next week or two, we might be able to see Maya claw its way all the way out of this drawdown.
Thanks for watching. If you're interested in learning more, have any questions for us? Please visit our website at KeystoneStrategyTrading.com.